You got some Copenhagen in there, brother?
Yeah, I'm trying to lean off of it, kind of in this healthy lifestyle, trying to, do better with everything, taking out alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the middle of this 75 hard challenge that my boy, shout out thicc Suzuki. I don't know if that's how you say his last name.
That is.
Is it? Oh,
yeah.
damn.
I think it's Suzuki, yeah.
Cool. And, it really, his development over the time that he was first doing it, he's doing it again now, really, resonated with me. And I was like, damn, man, that's something that I would like to do. And I read up more on it, and it was, it's equal parts or even lopsided of mental health as well as physical health. So, I don't know if you're familiar with 75 Hard, but it's like...
No, I'm not. I just heard a little bit about it from you, and then that you got it from thicc, but I don't really know the whole spiel, pretty much.
So this guy...
75 days, right?
75 days straight. If you miss one of the key things, you have to start over, or if you, take a little shortcut, you have to start over. There's no prize to it, so it's like... You have to hold yourself accountable. The prize is that you did it, and that you can say that you did it. But the things are, you have to read at least 10 pages of a self-help kind of book every day. 2 45-minute workouts, which could be literally a walk. One of them has to be outside. You have to pick a diet and stick to it. I'm doing a low carb, high protein, high fat. But the thing is, or to my understanding, it doesn't have to be a strict, you eat the same thing every day.
Yeah,
you just have to,
within those parameters.
And it has to be clean. No cheat meals, no alcohol.
Damn.
And then you have to take a progress pic every day. And if you miss one thing, you got to start over. You miss a progress pic, the smallest thing out of all of it, right? Start all over.
Damn. That's fucking cool, bro.
Yeah.
I can see how that'll hella, instill some discipline in you.
So it's not only the no alcohol, which was kind of easy because I had Corona in the beginning of all of this, and then I started this 75 Hard. So Corona really stopped me in my tracks with everything. I got it bad. So the alcohol part wasn't too hard, but sometimes you get into your head and your brain starts playing tricks on you. The other day, I didn't want to do my second workout. I was like, damn, man, I was so physically active at work. I was like, that counts as my workout.
You start coming up with excuses and shit.
I'll use that. And then I thought back, I was like, fuck, you're being a little bitch, Angel. You gotta step up and just do that second workout, man. And you have to have those conversations with yourself to let you know that, you are going to have moments of weakness, but it's what you're going to do with those moments of weakness. Yeah. And so it's kind of translating into other parts of my life. I probably chew maybe once every 2 weeks.
Wow.
And I was buying a pack of chew every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The nicotine gets you.
Yeah.
Bro. The nicotine
and it's you're bored, you're not doing anything, let's throw in a chopper. Right now I'm doing pouches. Don't hate on me, whatever, but I'll be giving it up sometime soon. But it's very mentally challenging to just keep doing these same things over and over again every day.
Bet, bro.
So beginning of the year, I weighed in at 326. After Corona, I was 316. And then I stayed at that weight until I started this in early February. And now I'm at 303. Damn. So I'm steady dropping. But yesterday I weighed in at 304. This morning, weighed in at 303.
You lost almost 30 pounds or something like that.
23 pounds all in all this year. And it's it's good weight because I'm not starving myself. I'm eating, I'm not just out here
burning off the stuff that needs to be burned.
Bro, and it is crazy on how much I can burn in just a 45-minute high intensity walk. I burn around 500 calories just on that walk.
So you'll do a 45-minute walk?
45-minute walk. Got it down to a science all around the hood.
Yeah?
Yeah. Bro, awesome, and it's just making me realize how ghetto San Jose is. I feel like I live in a decent neighborhood, not too much shit pops off, but every time I go out on a walk, there are always cops, taping something off. Like I had to alter my route today. Like they red tape shit off, and I was like, oh goddamn, someone died. Damn. You know, they're taking pictures and shit out there. But yeah, I'm very blessed that Dice introduced me to this. He didn't even challenge me or anything like that. It was just more of a he was talking about it. I kept seeing it. I followed Dice. I looked to Dice as like kind of some advice and inspiration. You know, he cuts my hair, get me looking right every 2 weeks. And we talk, and one day I was just like, fuck, I'm going to do it. So I'm really glad I'm doing it. It's, you know, it's a for me thing. It's not like I'm going to be winning a prize or anything like that. And I'm kind of staying quiet about it. Like I'll post about it every now and then, but one day you guys will see. I'll post a picture and I'll have.
My man's gonna have fucking
at least a 4-pack, bro.
At least a 4-pack.
I'm getting rid of the flat tire, as they say. But yeah, man, that's what's going on with me. Just that and work. It keeps me busy. One of the biggest things that I realized about my life doing this, I think I'm on day 20, is how much time I waste. Like, that's on my phone. Dude. Like, legit. On my phone. And I think my screen time every week, it was like an average of 2 or 3 hours a day. And I was like, damn, that's a lot. Yeah, like, what the fuck are you doing, you know?
Right.
And since I started this, I dropped it by like 20%. I don't know what the hour is now. You guys can do the math if we ever get any viewers. But
we'll have fucking bust out the calculator.
Yeah, next time when Young Nihad is here.
When Young Nihad, a.k.a. Young Jihad.
But, yeah, man. And now it's just like I'll pick up a book. And I just finished Tim Grover's Relentless, which was an amazing book. And it's a self-help book, like how to mentally.
Was it short?
Nah, it was like a 300 and like around 300 pages, maybe 230. It was 230, yeah. But it went by quick. I'm not a big reader. I think it was the first book that I finished since college.
Damn.
And now it just turned me on to reading. Like
Dude, reading is so good for your brain.
Dude, it's like an addiction now. Mm-hmm. And I barely watch Netflix. Like I'm like, damn, man. I'm kind of tired. I'm going to read a couple pages and then go to bed instead of, I'm going to turn on Netflix and watch this show about nothing. That's not going to help me in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, it's very passive when you're just watching TV and shit.
So, it's good, man. I don't know what my point was right there, but I'm sure we'll circle back to it.
Oh, yeah, it'll come back.
Hashtag save it for the podcast.
Save it for the podcast, baby. Dude, that's the best fucking hashtag.
Yeah, that and hashtag tats.
Tats, baby.
Tats.
Fucking dude, yeah, I saw you got that David Goggins book, and he talks a lot about like overcoming that inner voice that just wants you to weasel out of something.
That's the inner bitch, man.
That's the inner bitch.
I think Joe Rogan coined that phrase, but it's honestly like I even brought it up to my mom today because she sees the progress that I'm making, and ultimately that's probably one of the most biggest things that I'm getting out of this, as well as like the other lives that I'm impacting. Like it's starting with my family. My family sees me more than anybody, and my mom is in pretty decent shape. I mean, she lost a lot of weight in the years past, but now she wants to tone up and like lose a little bit more. Mm-hmm. And she sees me and how I'm eating, and I'm cooking every day. And even my grandma's like, "Oh, you cook such good food, blah blah blah," and you know she's hinting at, "Oh, cook me some." Yeah. And so it's nice to see that she's coming to me for advice, like, hey, what can I do? And I'm like, hey, you don't have to follow this step by step, but you need to be more active. You know, you got to read more, stop listening to so much stuff on Facebook or, you know, being on the phone all the time. Like, set time and set standards for yourself that you can, like, I'm going to do this today. And be selfish. Like, there's nothing wrong with being selfish. Like,
yeah, take some time out for yourself. Do what you got to do to keep you running in like prime efficiency. Yeah, because right now we're young, man. We're about to hit our prime, and like physically, and I don't want to be that dude that's just overweight, that can't do anything, that's, you know, compromised. And I think that's one of the biggest things that COVID made me realize is like how compromised I am. I tell people sometimes like, oh yeah, I'm 300 plus, and they're like, oh my god, you don't look that big. But like I've been this big my entire life, right. So I
I feel this big. And seeing myself drop and feeling the way I feel is just amazing. And sharing that with the family, like even my brother, he's all like, I gotta implement more better eating in my diet. I'm like, bro, you don't gotta eat broccoli and chicken and rice every day. Like, yes, those are good meals, blah blah blah, clean eating, but also just don't eat out. Like, if you think about it, cook what you would want to eat out
at a restaurant. Yeah, just cook that for yourself at home. Like, it'll be cheaper and it'll taste better.
Yeah. I'm a foodie, you know? I love to eat. I love to create food. I love to go out to restaurants and eat different shit. Mm-hmm. But, like, the other day, I really wanted a burger. And instead of going and getting a Jack in the Box burger or anything like that, hashtag Jack in the Box it's
potential sponsor. Shit. I love Jack in the Box.
I went to the store, me and my buddy, and my buddy that I'm going to be doing another podcast with, my buddy Zach. It's going to be called A to Z podcast.
That's fucking nice.
And we'll be covering everything from A to Z. Shout out to my boy Zach. We got bison meat, and instead of using bun, we use a spinach tortilla. And we did that thing that people are doing on Instagram where they cut the tortilla and they fold it into different like slots and stuff. So it was a nice little tortilla bison meat wrap, and you know,
dude, I got some bison meat in there right now.
It's fucking good.
Super lean.
It's good, man. 90-10 mix. Mm-hmm. Fucking put it in the air fryer.
Damn, I never thought to put it in the air fryer. We need to get an air fryer.
Air fryer, crock pot, Instant Pot, whatever, man.
Like, if you have an air fryer, you're up here, bro. You know what I mean? That's just a new standard. Like, you gotta have an air fryer.
You ain't got an air fryer?
It's like, what
I
are you
feel bad for you, son.
What are you doing?
But also, like, I like to cook in, like, the oven and take the time. Like, the other day I made steak, and you can't make a fucking... I don't care who you are.
In the air fryer.
Like, you could probably make a decent steak in the air fryer, but you need that fucking char, bro. Mm. You need to bring out that,
yeah, put it on the grill, dude.
I've been using cast iron grill lately. Mm-hmm. Shout out Gordon Ramsay. You ever want to be on the podcast? I watch a lot of his videos, dude, and just fucking sear it on both sides and in the
cast iron pan.
In the cast iron pan.
And then you put it in the oven and bake it.
Put it in the oven.
That's
bro.
what I do too.
Oh
bro.
My god! And I've been making
shit hits
wraps with that, and put some eggs in there. Oh, bro.
So after you cook it, then you wrap it up on the tortilla.
So I cook it. So this is my process. Cook it, right? Cook it how I just said, mm-hmm. And then I take it out and I let it rest. And then in all the juices, I cook my vegetables, bell peppers and onions, and there's garlic already on the steak. I don't use garlic salt. I'm big on like
actual cloves of garlic.
Actual cloves of garlic. Mince them up, cut them up, put them on top of the steak. Such a big difference in the flavor. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Vinny, my boy Vincent, because he told me how much sugars and shit are in garlic powder or garlic salt. Oh, yeah, so I started using just real garlic. World of a difference. Let that rest, and then I cook my eggs after my vegetables are done, and then I start putting everything together. I cut up the meat into little pieces and shit. Oh my god! I thought I gained weight. I thought like I ate that, and I was like, "Fuck, man!" I didn't feel like sluggish or anything, but I felt like I ate so much.
You felt full, mm-hmm. Content.
Yesterday, and I went to bed. I weigh myself every morning, every night. That way I know.
Twice a day?
Twice a day.
It hella varies. As soon as you wake up, you're like, dude, so empty.
I weighed in yesterday morning at 3:04, and I was super hyped up. I was like, fuck yeah, I lost a good amount of weight. And then I went to bed. Yeah, at the end of the day, I was like, fuck, man, I'm back up to 309. But you got to consider, I'm drinking more than a gallon a day of water. And then I'm eating my meals, but I don't go past like 2,000 calories, you know, mm-hmm. And I don't go over 100 grams of carbs. And yesterday I
So what is that? That's like one rice meal?
Like
maybe two.
So to put it in context,
a pasta meal.
Like the bread that I get is the oat nut bread, mm-hmm. and one slice I think is 14 grams of protein. 14 grams of carbs.
Carbohydrates.
So if I make a sandwich, that's already 28 grams right there. Mm-hmm. Or 14. Yeah.
28. 28 grams.
Holla
at me for dessert.
28 right there. right? And but I didn't eat a sandwich or anything yesterday. But the tortilla wrap is like 40, and those are basically my only 2 carbs that I'll eat throughout the day, unless I'm eating like sushi or poke or something like that. But that yesterday I had 2 meals with a decent amount of carbs, but I stayed under 100, and I think that's really the key because I don't think my body does good with carbs, you know. But I ate so much protein. I eat about like probably 10 eggs every day.
Damn, like, I thought I ate eggs,
bro.
I eat like 5 eggs every day. I get eggs by the fucking crate, and I thought I ate eggs, but damn, 10 eggs.
Shout out to Costco. Costco got that fucking 60 eggs, you know. And I go through them like that, and I'll be down. No, over medium all the time. Got the perfect pan for it. Don't even use a spatula. Just flip it up in the pan. Lands perfectly every time. My nephew saw me. He thought I was the coolest person for like 5 minutes. He's like, I saw that. Can you teach me how to do that? And I was like, to be honest with you, no. Like, this is dangerous. The first couple times I did it, because Jordan showed me the first time because I was cooking eggs.
Technique, huh?
Yeah, and I was trying to flip it with the spatula, and I was like, fuck, they keep like breaking, the yolks keep breaking and shit. And he showed me that, and I kept like trying to do it. Half of the egg would be in the fucking sink. But I finally got the technique down, and it makes a world of a difference. It's like the aesthetic of it looks beautiful. And I'm big on yolk porn. Oh my god, bro!
Do you be dipping?
Little piece of bread. Oh my god! But yeah, man, it's been going good. But to my point, yesterday I ate so much protein and so much high protein food that I felt like, oh shit, man, I might not lose weight this next day. And I went to bed at 3, weighing in at 309, and I woke up this morning, took my piss, took my shit. And then, yeah, man, I was at 303.
Damn. Yeah, it's such a fluctuation, like waking up and then at the end of the day after you ate everything.
It's amazing how much, I don't even know the science of it, man. I should probably look it up of why you burn so much when you sleep, or the way it digests into your body.
I wonder if it has anything to do with your dreams, like when your brain still, because when your brain burns calories.
Oh yeah.
Like if you're thinking, if you're focusing on something, you gotta. Like,
those chess players, bro. Chess players.
Right? Don't they burn like 6,000 calories?
I was listening to Joe Rogan Experience, possible collab.
Shout out to Bro Rogan.
Bro Rogan. He was on there with I think it was Lex Friedman or somebody, and they were talking about how these chess players are not like necessarily like super athletic or anything, but they're all like skinny because their mind is constantly thinking about what they're going to do next, or after what they do next, or whatever.
How each move affects the next move.
And they're burning thousands of calories, bro. Just thinking.
Yeah, the brain's the ultimate fucking calorie burner.
That's why stupid people are fat, bro.
Wow.
I'm not fat shaming, and I'm not stupid shaming. I'm just saying there's a correlation. There are some pretty smart fat people, but they're not thinking enough. Okay. All right. But yeah, man, it's been a trip, this fitness journey, mental health journey. Honestly, I look at things differently. I'm trying not to be too preachy to people, but like when things come up, I work in a very high, fast-paced environment. And I'm trying to take all this shit in and apply it to my everyday life, and it's definitely helping. But yeah, man.
So I've been in the opposite lately. I've been working in a very slow-paced environment.
Yeah?
Yeah, just a whole lot of just sitting on my ass.
So explain to me, what do you do for work? What is it that you do?
So basically I do like QC and inventory processing for a small modem manufacturer. So a modem is just basically a little system that will transfer information from one point to another.
Okay.
Basically data.
All right.
And then basically all I do is just hook them up to a little module and test them out. Run a test on them, and the system does its thing. If it goes through all the way and it passes, take it to final assembly and they do their thing, and then we ship it out. And then if it fails, it'll spit out a code. It'll be like, 222 something error. and then I'll just write that down, send it back to rework. And that's pretty much it, dude. Most of the time, I just be dicking around on my fucking phone, listening to music, listening to other podcasts.
Yeah.
Fucking trying to read shit, I listen to Alan Watts. You ever heard of Alan Watts?
Mm-hmm.
He's like a big time philosopher guy. And he always preaches about like being in the moment, fucking meditating. He's like an old school philosopher, like from the 60s, 70s. See, if we had a young Jihad here, he could
look that up.
He could pull up some sermons, you hear a few clips. But yeah, he has an interesting philosophy.
Now, is this something that you see yourself doing long term, or is it a means to an end until you?
Right now, it's just a means to an end, like till I get out of school.
What are you studying right now?
So it's global operations management. So that's like an umbrella term for like operations, quality control, quality analysis, and supply chain.
Yeah.
And then so ideally, I would probably want to get into a supply chain role or a procurement role. Something like so. Vincent's in procurement. Our boy Vinny. And
damn, we bringing up Vinny. He might have to.
He might have to be a guest.
He might have to be a guest.
You know, I'd love to have
Vincent Yang.
Vincent Yang.
Vincent with no T.
Yangology. But yeah, procurement would be cool. Just being a purchasing agent.
You still doing your art?
Dude, I haven't, and that's one thing I also want to really get back into.
Yeah,
like,
man.
The corporate America shit, that's fine, it pays the bills. But on the weekends and stuff like that, I really want to get back into, I want to do this thing called painting the bay.
Okay.
And I just want to just drive out, because back when I used to be a delivery driver, I saw so many, like, chill spots, like, beautiful spots. I was like, dude, if I had an easel and just came up here, I could paint a gorgeous little scene and just make a series.
Yeah.
I'll just paint the fucking Bay Area. And I don't even care, like, if I make money off it or anything. I just want to get better. It's an
outlet.
It's a creative outlet.
Yeah.
I just want to get better, see what I could do, like what kind of improvements I can make. And then if I could leave something behind that's, like, will last thousands of years. The painting will last a long time. Like, it'll eventually fade.
Take care of it, yeah.
It'll eventually fade, but, like...
Well, in today's technology, you take a picture of it, it's going to last forever.
Yep.
It might not be the original, but someone will definitely see it down the line. Yeah.
They'll do a high-quality print, and you can just recreate it.
I actually thought about you yesterday because me and my boy Spencer, shout out Spencer Smith, we game a lot, and I suck at gaming. I'm not good at it at all, but I like to play. Why not?
Call of Duty Warzone, right?
Yes, sir. And we had this dude, Andy, shout out Andy, I think it's Andy Ahana. Mm-hmm. He's from LA, and he jumped on with us, and we did a good little round, so we exchanged friend requests and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And he's an artist. We started talking, and he's pretty damn well established. And I was like, damn, man, like, I had to look up his IG. He's like, I don't really post too much on Instagram, but I got like a website and like I got a gallery and stuff like that. And it's pretty fucking legit, man. He told me today that he had to drop off a couple paintings to some clients and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I was like, damn, my boy Matt, he's a talented artist himself. Like, I bet if he gets back into it, that he can get to a level where he's dropping off shit.
Just dropping off to clients.
Yeah, and it might be a side hustle, but it's more of a passion that can turn into
a main hustle.
A main hustle, exactly. Because like every artist wants to actually do their artistry and make profit off of it, not just to make a profit, but to like that will open up doors to do what they want to do for the rest of their lives.
And it's just like a good feeling, like doing something creatively and then seeing someone else enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a hobby you can share. Mm-hmm. Like, I did the painting, but you liked it.
That's exactly
you want to hang it up.
Saying.
You want to hang it up on your wall. Like, that's a fucking beautiful thing to me.
Like that someone actually valued this enough to pay for it and want to put it up.
And put it up and then to show their guests. Mm-hmm. Like, oh yeah, like, dude, I want this to decorate my home. This is something that I want others to see. And it's, it's great. I'm just like, I really want to get back into it.
You should, man.
It's definitely a goal of mine. Like, once all this school shit's over,
you'll have time, bro. You just gotta make the time. Like I said earlier, I was just sitting around fucking just
looking into that 75 hard too. Because there's times where I'd be inefficient as fuck, dude. Those morning shits, man. I'm just scrolling.
Yep. Bro, it happens, man. You just get in those little entanglements on freaking IG or Facebook
or whatever.
And then, shit, you're on there for a half hour and you just blinked.
Mm-hmm.
All those goddamn reels and those girls dancing and shit.
Oh, dude, don't get me started on girls dancing.
Like, damn.
It's like half the time they're just shaking their tits and they're shaking their ass. I'm like, all right, fuck. What do you ladies want us to do?
Like, and then you get mad that we're sliding into your DMs. Like, I mean, I've never really watched a video just like, I'm going to message you, but like they post about it. Like, you think you're just going to slide in my DM after I post a video? It's like, why are you posting a video?
Yeah, it's an open public forum.
Yeah.
You're posting something to a bunch of people, so it seems like you want someone to comment on it.
Yeah.
So don't get mad if you get comments.
Yeah. Yeah. And then people want to say, that's all you guys think about is girls and stuff like that. That's a big part about what we think about. Yeah,
it is. That's true. That's
if you're gay, straight, whatever you classify yourself up or as, like, the human mind is big sexually, unless you don't have that part in your mind. But if you do, it's something that you think about. And there's some people that think about it more than others. Right. But
as men, it's billions of years of evolution. And it goes like beyond even us just being men.
I don't know if it's billions of years, because I don't think we've been around that long.
I think like...
But that's another subject.
It's a universal evolution.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're a part of nature.
For sure.
The way I see everything, it's like one whole fucking system.
Yeah.
This whole universe that we're observing wouldn't exist without us there to observe it.
110%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And grow from it.
Because if we didn't observe the fossils from the dinosaurs and all that shit, that might as well not have existed, right? Might as well just been nothing.
How many things do you think, that didn't get fossilized, or is that the right term?
Yeah,
it sounds
fossilized.
Right.
Yeah, fossilized for sure.
That weren't documented, all the stories that weren't told that were a big impact in human evolution or in this world that just got lost in time. Mm-hmm. Think about all the things that we don't know about this place that we call our home,
Dude.
And the animals that are here, that we're here, we're finding out shit every day. And we're high functioning people. I don't know. I mean, I'm not that high functioning, but there are people out there that are super high functioning, and they'll probably never see this. But
you never know.
But in the grand scheme of things, there's so much information that has happened that we can't even gather because it already happened. It wasn't documented.
Exactly.
And then there's a theory of things just happen over and over and over again.
Just
stuff
repeating?
like that, repeating.
I heard of that theory.
That theory that nothing that you've ever said in the way that you said it is never original. I don't know how fucking true that is, because I just said something and I don't think anybody has ever said that the way that I've said it. But the theory, it does capture the mind a little bit. It makes you think.
Yeah, there's that quote, there's nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
They say every thought has been thought of, every phrase has been said. But no, I agree with you. We're always finding new ways to twist things and put an original spin on shit. Oh man, this fucking fight, man. It was a great fight.
I wish I saw it. Boxing is making a comeback.
It's making a comeback,
bro. These heavyweights, these freaking...
These guys are 130 pounders, junior lightweights.
For you guys that can't see what we're looking at right now, we're watching a boxing match that happened today, or at least
it was
a recap.
It was for the junior weight or whatever, junior lightweight title between Valdez and I don't know the other guy's name, but he got laid the fuck out.
Yeah, he got put to sleep. Another great fight that happened tonight, Derek Lewis and Curtis Blades, two top 5 heavyweight contenders, man. And they put on a decent fucking show today. My boy Derek Lewis put Curtis Blades in the dirt, bro. in the fucking dirt.
Dick in the dirt, man.
And it happened. It was weird because me and my brother and my dad, we were watching the fight. And after the first round, my dad turns to me and he asks me, he's all like, "Damn, do you think Lewis is gonna get knocked down?" And I was like, "I don't know, man. Lewis has a bunch of fight in him. We've seen him come back from worse. He fought this dude, Volkov. I think it's Volkov, and he's this big ass. I think he's Swedish. He's like this.
Lewis is in the heavyweight division, right?
Mm-hmm. And he was getting tore up that whole fight, and then boom, literally last like 20 seconds of the fight, knocks him out. And so I turned to my dad and I was like, "I don't know, man. Lewis will come back and he'll just punch you one time and you'll be out." What happened? Blades shoots in for a double leg. Mm-hmm. And Derek Lewis just catches him with the uppercut. And it wasn't even a flush uppercut to where he made full connection on the chin.
Yeah, it seemed like he was like...
It seemed like his forearm hit his chin, and then he went out and caught him with the left on the way down, and then gave him another two-piece while he was laying on the floor, all in comatose. And I was like, damn! And then he gets on the floor and does his Black Beast fucking... signature move, and I was like, "Damn, that's how it happens, man. That's as quick as it can happen."
That guy's a fucking. I like him. He's a solid fighter.
Yeah, entertaining
fighter.
Yeah, he's entertaining. He's a good dude too. You know, people were giving him some flack because of like how he was talking about Ronda Rousey and her man. I think she's dating another UFC fighter that was a heavyweight. And but he's a good dude, man. He took some time off when Houston was going through their thing, and he took some time off because he needed to get back to his community and make sure his community was good. So he's a good dude. You know, he's a funny dude.
Yeah, but the whole my balls was hot.
My balls is hot,
dude.
That was great, man. But the heavyweight division is fucking stacked right now. The thing I was talking to my family about it too. The thing that's kind of weird about it is they have Stipe going up against Ngannou again. And to me...
So have they fought before?
They fought before, and Stipe won.
Stipe
beat him. He played his game perfectly. But now we got John Jones coming up to the heavyweight division, right? Mm-hmm. And he automatically gets to fight the winner of Ngannou and Stipe. The way I feel like this should have panned out, and again, I'm not an expert in anything, I think Ngannou and Jones should have fought.
Ooh,
Ngannou and Jones should have fought, and then the winner out of them fights Stipe. Like, that would have been fucking amazing. But I think what they were afraid of, UFC was afraid of, was Ngannou maybe knocking out Jones. Mm-hmm. And then not being able to fight Stipe.
He's a big cash cow for them, too. Like, you put John Jones on the pay-per-view, everyone's fucking...
Well, you know, he was giving Dana White some flack about like how he's not getting paid as much as these other fighters and stuff like that. Well, but he's not drawing in as much as he used to, because he already went through the entire freaking light heavyweight division. There's nothing really for him to be challenged about. DC retired, and he already beat DC twice. Once while he was on
on the gear.
On the fucking juice.
Yeah.
Picograms and shit, but...
Because, isn't he... He only has one loss, because it was
one loss on a technicality.
On a technicality, they said he failed a test or some shit.
No, it was actually, he was in a fight, and he was on top of somebody, and what you can't do, it's an illegal move, is bring the elbow down from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. You could come in at an angle, whatever.
You can't go straight
elbow,
down.
but you can't go straight from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and that's what he did.
Shit, I'll fuck somebody up, dude.
The ref called it right there, automatic DQ, and that was his one and only loss. But I think they might have taken back a loss from DC because I think the first time they fought after that, he got busted. And
he's honest.
Once you take steroids or anything like that, and you're a champ. Like, in my eyes, you're not a champion.
It's tainted.
It's tainted.
It's tainted.
Like, people
you
say,
heard it here, folks. In Angel Siller's eyes, it's tainted.
Yeah, and it might not mean much, but at the end of the day, people are thinking,
there's a lot of people that think that way. I think that way.
Steroids isn't going to give him the talent that he has. And that may be true. You're 100% correct. But at the same time, you're cheating. You have a whole bunch of talent, plus you're cheating. You don't need to cheat when you have that much talent. Like, I'm not trying to take anything away from his talent. I think he would still do and be as dominant as he is without the steroids. But the fact is, you did them. So you got caught cheating. Mm-hmm. In my eyes, you're not a winner anymore. Mm-hmm. Everything that you did is just tarnished. And I'm just a guy from San Jose that works at Costco and makes you laugh. And that might not mean much.
It stacks up. It stacks up.
We're the fans, you know? We're the ones that are tuning in, that invest in these people and look up to these people. And when you tarnish your name like that, like we deserve to have a say in how we feel about you, and it might not be much to you or whatever.
1,000%. It doesn't matter. Yeah, 1,000%. Yeah. Like, we build their legacy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But the good thing is about Jones is, you know, it seems like he's learning from it, or he learned from it, and I don't know if he's still doing it or whatever he's doing, but it seems like he's growing from it, and that's how you really measure a man, not on his mistakes, man or woman. Not on their mistakes, but on how they do.
Back.
Yeah,
how they learn from their failures and bounce back.
And what they do afterwards. Because you can be on top of the hill and then get knocked down and then just stay down. And that's going to be your reputation. That's going to be how you're perceived throughout the rest of the world. But you get knocked down, you make your way back up, which is what he did. Mm-hmm. You know, you're a great champion, but still in my eyes, you're not the greatest because you fucked up in that sense. That's never going to leave a record. Mm-hmm. Damn, man, we talked about a whole bunch of shit right now.
Dude, it's only
36 seconds. This podcast shit is 36 minutes. This podcast shit is wild.
It's wild, bro. Like, it's just riffing.
Yeah.
It's just riffing. You talk about anything.
I'm very happy with this pilot episode. Or this
intro
episode.
I feel the same, too. Yeah. I feel the same. I feel like we've been doing pretty solid.
Yeah. And I'm glad that we are doing this.
No script, no prior,
just brainstorming,
just right off the top of the head.
You know
what I mean? Just
we're basically freestyle rappers, but podcasters.
Freestyle podcasters.
Fucking hashtag freestyle podcast.
Save it
for the podcast. I think we should end it right there. You know,
dude. Yeah.
Or we should just keep talking.
I mean, shit. Like, I feel like we were riffing, but
no, I got more to say. I think.
Yeah.
So the way I think about podcasting is when you first start getting out, like, people, unless you're like the Joe Rogans, the freaking Joey Diaz,
someone with a platform
King in the
already.
Sting, like, people want to listen to them for hours. Like, I'll listen to Joe Rogan for hours, bro. But with these little podcasts, I feel like 30 minutes to an hour is
originally I was gonna say 30 to 45 minutes.
That's good.
30 to 45 minutes. Because it's true. Even some of these like other big names, like Theo Von or whatever, even their podcast will only hit like an hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
And sometimes like you'll lose me. Like if you're doing the same shit over and over again, and it's just all right, like change the subject. But which is what he did. Him and Brendan Schaub. Shout out Brendan Schaub. I got a story for y'all later. Brendan Schaub got me laid.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, we gotta. That's
save it for the podcast. No.
For the next podcast.
Save it for the next podcast.
Save it for the next podcast.
It's a long story.
That's going on.
We'll see how this episode goes in views, and hopefully the next one gets some more views. But yeah, man, it was wild. They're doing this thing on King and the Sting, submissions of videos for the Culture Corner. And what I was going to do is I was going to share that story and just be like, hey, this is my submission to the Culture Corner. I just want to let you know how Brendan Schaub got me laid. A few times. By the same girl, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still. A lay is a lay.
Shout out to Bumble and Brendan Schaub.
Man, fuck Bumble.
Fuck Bumble. Fuck Bumble.
Hey,
it's all about Tinder.
If they want to sponsor us, I love Bumble.
Oh, yeah, shit. You want to cut us a check? Fucking
preach.
Bumble, what's up? You know what? What's funny about these dating sites, man? When they first came out, it all seemed like, oh, yeah, we're here to help out people and, like, find connections and blah, blah, blah. It's all about the money, bro. Like,
it's
once
all
they
about
started
getting you to buy the
likes.
We're
going to hide people that actually like you. Like, that's the thing that gets me, man, is you're saying like these 15 girls swipe right on me and you're not going to fucking let me swipe right on them until I buy something?
Yeah,
like,
you pay,
are you keeping me from potential love?
Right?
Because you want me to pay
$15
again?
$15 a month and shit? Like, what the fuck? Dude, I hate that crap.
It's crazy, man. And then you click on it and it's like, damn, you buy into it in one drunken night. You're just like, fuck it.
You buy into it and then it keeps reoccurring and you forget about it.
Yeah.
Like my man Boris. And then
shout out Boris.
Shout out Boris. He's upstairs. But yeah. Fucking, he looks at his bank statement. He's like, "Damn, I've been paying for this shit for like 6 months."
He's like, "I'm $150 down."
And he deleted the app.
And they were still reoccurring.
He deleted the app, and the shit was still reoccurring. Dude, that's some shady shit. All these online.
You gotta delete the account, not just the app.
You gotta delete the whole account.
You gotta go into your settings and unsubscribe because those fuckers will get you.
Yep, my man learned the hard way.
Yeah, all that money he could have bought a pocket pussy,
like from a porn star.
Man. Alana Rhodes.
I wonder what kind of pocket pussy Iris had.
Oh damn, we're gonna put Matt Ayers on blast. I just gave out his full name.
I just said Ayers.
Shit,
there's multiple Ayers
damn,
out there.
You're right. Fuck.
You said fucking his first name.
Damn. We can edit that out.
Oh yeah, we can edit. Man, this is the pilot. Like,
we ain't editing that out. I doubt fucking Ayers will even listen to this. And if he does, he's gonna listen to the first 5 minutes.
He'll be
call us an asshole and then not listen to the rest.
Dude, honestly, we'll look back at these and just laugh. Like 5 years from now, 10 years from now,
we just blow up and then you remember the first podcast we did? Fucking Saturday night, February 20th.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah, we never mentioned the date. It's good to mention the date. Today is fucking Saturday, February 20th.
9:55 p.m.
9:55 on the West Coast, San Jose, California, baby.
It ain't even football season. I'm wearing a Waller jersey. Hashtag Waller.
Raiders.
Fuck. Hopefully they do better next season, man.
I hear that a lot about the Raiders.
I feel like that's our slogan, bro. That's our slogan as a Raider fan. Dude. Hey, man, I hope we do better next season. Fuck. And we got all the tools, man. We just got to be consistent.
Look at what we did. You get some pickups. You sign some coach. You do this. You do that. It looks promising. And then like
we beat the fucking Super Bowl champs.
And something goes to shit.
It's just rough, man. It's rough being a Raider fan. But that's how you can tell true fans are true fans. Is when you
stick with them.
When you stick with them. There have been so many times where I've just cussed them out.
Because they won some titles, right? Like they're not a franchise that hasn't won.
No, yeah, they've won. I believe they won 3.
3? Okay.
Yeah, 3. Sounds good.
Dude, when we get Nihad in here to just pull up some
facts.
Pull up some facts. I'm like, yo,
damn, we'll be on
the next level. What's the only NFL team that never won a title? You know, and just like we could have.
It was the Eagles until they won their last one. I think there's only a few left, but I think they were like rebranded as well. Damn, Kansas City didn't win one for a while. I think it was like 25 years until they won that last year's one.
Mm-hmm. What an awful Super Bowl, man.
Yeah, I was kind of bored. That's why by the third quarter, I was like, fuck, all right, I'm going to dip out, go get my walk in.
Yeah.
Get some food in.
No, yeah, that was definitely the right move.
Yeah.
Fucking.
This isn't beneficial.
There's nothing to see. Yeah.
Well, shit, man. Even before this, I was like, damn, I haven't read today. And then I read downstairs in the parking lot before I came up, to be honest with you. That's why it took me so long.
Hey, dude, hey. I love it.
Yeah. You got to get it in, man. I thought, you know what? The way I thought about it was, I don't know how long we're going to do this and what we're going to do after or what the night entails. Mm-hmm. I need to do this now. That way I don't have to worry about it later. Because fucking 11 o'clock comes around, your mind... I don't want to be the dude that has to start over again. When I start something, I'm going to fucking finish
it, dude. So
I'm going to finish this shit.
It's a very important skill, a motivational skill to have in life. To see things through.
Finish it, man.
Just
never give up.
It. That's the theme of today's episode.
Finish it. Finish this episode. Because you started, You gotta finish it.
Exactly. And look, we're approaching 45 minutes in about 10 seconds. So I think that'll be a perfect
way.
Cutoff point, man.
Yeah.
Perfect way to end it.
Is to finish it.
Bro. Oh, did it stop?